Hey guys, what is going on? Turtle Game 6 here, bringing you my first video in a really long time where I talk about something that isn't right after a Panther game. So, what we're going to do here is I am going to quickly discuss the future of the channel in one video. So, if you don't catch a post game and you don't see the end of the video where I talk about this, there's just one video so we can talk about it. So, here we go. I just got home from school. We're going to talk about this. So, with the channel, I've thought about it, how I can really get better with the channel and really improve. So what I'm doing is I cleaned out my garage, and by the way, I already spoke about this on the podcast. If you saw that, you don't have to watch this video. It is basically the same thing. I cleaned out my garage. I got some equipment. It's actually a green screen. It is a tripod for a video camera I have. This thing that connects a video camera to my computer. This adapter, and this really nice microphone. Pretty cheap, but really nice microphone I'm going to be using for these videos and for the podcast. It's going to make the podcast so much better, I'm telling you guys. But a huge change as I bring this in and as I work in the studio. We are not only going to be on YouTube. We are not only going to be on Podbean. We are going to be on Sportscastr. That is Sportscastr, one full word, without the E. So basically, Sportscast after the T, it's just an R. That's what it is. My broadcasting camp is actually doing all of their stuff from there now, as we're supposed to be posting there in preparation for the summer. We'll be using it during the camp. So yeah, that's the deal there. And what we're going to do with that is, we're still going to do the Panther post games. That'll always be here. But what we're going to do is we're going to move those post games to the studio. You probably won't see my room that much anytime soon after the season. We're going to move it to the studio. And the studio is going to be in my garage. I have fans in there. I have lighting. I have everything in there that I need once everything comes in. I just made all the orders. It's pricey, I'm telling you. But I think it's going to be great for the channel. We're really going to improve. But the thing is, we are still going to be doing these Panther post games. And some Panther news, probably. A little different Panther news. But not only will it be posted on YouTube from a different studio, it'll also be posted on Sportscastr, if I'm allowed to. It'll also be posted on Sportscastr. Now, with the podcast, that is going to be changed up. I was talking about last night how I might change it, but I really think I'm going to change it. What's going to happen is the podcast is just not going to be about the Panthers. It's going to be about all of the NHL. Still favor the Panthers just a little bit, but all of the NHL is going to be in this podcast. I don't know if we will remain with the JTP Radio name. I think we're going to be switching, but we are moving into the garage. But even though it's still being posted to Podbean, mainly NHL channel. That's what it's going to be. So here's the bottom line. I get all this new equipment. I will put pictures on my Twitter of what everything looks like. But the bottom line is for the YouTube, it'll always come back to the Florida Panthers. I promise you. But for the YouTube, we are also going to be doing some other NHL stuff. Like the playoffs are about to start. I'm going to get the equipment right when the Panther season ends on April 6th. I think it's April 6th, that Saturday game against New Jersey. Once that game ends on April 6th, we will start doing playoff stuff, playoff games. I will be doing play-by-play of the playoffs on Sportscastr. I will get some recaps of a whole night, or maybe a featured game on Sportscastr, and that'll also be on YouTube. So that's for the YouTube. The YouTube will always come back to the Florida Panthers, except for the playoffs. We may do some baseball. We may do some other sports. We don't know. But I want to keep this going as long as I can throughout the year, just to get some more practice and everything. You guys know what I mean. So on the YouTube, it's just going to be all Panthers post games, NHL playoffs, maybe some other sports, and it'll be on YouTube and Sportscastr in the same format. That's that. Better microphone, green screen capability, new camera. That is it. Now, on the other hand, when we go to the podcast, what's going to happen there? First of all, we're going to be doing some play-by-play on Sportscastr. That's definitely going to happen. It's a play-by-play on Sportscastr of just any sport, primarily playoff hockey. But besides from that, the podcast. We go back to the podcast. The podcast will be an all NHL thing. It'll be on Sportscastr and on Podbean with a podcast microphone. Now, on Sportscastr, it'll be a video, so you'll see me recording it. On Podbean, it'll be just the audio. Sportscastr, video and audio. Podbean, just the audio. So we're going to keep it going. So that's pretty much my update, guys, for the channel on the direction we're taking. I believe it's a great direction. I believe I have all the equipment, and if I don't, then I basically just waste a bunch of money. I think I have everything right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick video, this quick update. And the Panthers play tomorrow against the Ottawa Senators, and then the Boston Bruins, and then the Washington Capitals, and then the New York Islanders, and then the New Jersey Devils. I can't believe I can even remember the rest of the schedule. It just shows how close we are to the end of the Panthers season. Pretty crazy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and everything on the update on the channel and where the direction we're going. I will be posting pictures on my Twitter of the studio as we continue. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for the game against Ottawa.